Welcome to Jim Dedman and Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. It's Slop in the Shop time again. For those of you who may be viewing for the first time, Slop in the Shop is a video blog. It may be a project, it may be a purchase, it may be some assorted clips of something I'm doing personally. It may be, as I was told by one of my subscribers, a fashion tips where I cut some shorts off, past video, all kind of things. It's whatever's going on that's related to me in my shop. And it takes its cue from the old slop bucket that was kept in the houses where food scraps and stuff was put together to feed pigs if you had a pig out in the backyard. So that's where the idea of the slop in the shop. It's just a collection. So we're going to take this virtual bucket of video slop, roll it out there for the little piggies to eat, and you can sit back and watch it and enjoy it. Prop your feet up if you're in the house on a recliner, get you a cold drink of whatever beverage you choose. Sit back and enjoy these pigs eating. We'll come on back here at the end and tell you bye. So let's, no further ado, let's feed these pigs up real well. Guys, just in case you're wondering what I'm doing this morning, I'm having a little trouble, if you've been noticing some of my videos here lately, with my lathe shots with my lathe shots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick bracket out of some shop made material that's going to swivel and hide behind my lathe. The bracket's going to consist of 2 or 3 different pieces. One of the pieces is a piece of angle that's just going to screw to the wall right here. The other, this piece of tubing, the reason I'm doing this is so he'll swivel up against the wall. So that's what we're doing. There is my new camera mount, and let me get up a little higher there. Basically, it's some scrap laying around the shop. I'm not really satisfied with how the camera shots have turned out using the mag base on the lathe. I believe I'm picking up vibration and it shows up. So we're going to try this, see how this works. So we'll see. I've got a couple of photos that I want to show you too. Those photos are going to be another thing I did this week. Is a real simple project to putting a piece of angle iron on our deck to reinforce it. So after this introduction, I didn't video it, it's just that simple. Just took a piece of bed frame, popped a bunch of holes in it, and screwed it to the deck, and it just wasn't a lot to video. Quite frankly, I forgot all about videoing it. So you'll be seeing that soon. So that's the next clip behind this. Good morning, this is Jim. I got a little follow-up here for you. On the video a while back about the 2 tool holders, I've had several different designs of tool holders I've made over the years for cutoff. I think since I started doing YouTube, I know I've done 2 different videos on cutoffs. I'm going to put some pictures in this slop showing one that I made for the Lathe Master lathe I had before I even started doing videos. And if you go back some of my real early videos, you may even see the Lathe Master in it. But it's basically another design, and in fact, if I had set out to make a cutoff tool in the cutoff videos to get it even closer, I would have probably used that design because I like the idea of having the plate on the front. So we just go ahead and kind of move over those 3. There's going to be 3 pictures that's going to be of that, and I'd taken them a while back, and actually I've moved them forward, and I've sent them to a couple of people along the way who has emailed me about emailed and commented about this whole system anyway. So go ahead and look at these pictures about these tools, and you can see how I designed that one. So we'll move right on. And as I don't have enough dead burn wiping rags, these come through the other day. We went to the local auction Gavel Time Friday night, and there was a vendor selling these look like hand towels for a few, and I'm gonna tell you, I got them not because I want to use them for general rags, but one thing about my shop is a bit crude. It's just the building in the backyard, so when I need to use the restroom or go into the house or whatever, I don't have, there's no running water in it. It's just a building, insulated, air conditioned. And now a lot of people have their shops like that. That's not meant to be a complaint. That's just telling it like it is. So we got these, and a lot of times what I do is just use some hand cleaner, just the type you pick up at the parts store, where you can wipe it off. This one I got some Fast Orange, but that type of cleaner, and then just wipe my hands are good, and then go in the house and wash my hands or whatever. So these type towels are real good for that, and I can get bunches of different use out of them. So I'm going to lay these over on top of the toolbox, the mechanic box. So as I finish the one I got really dirty, I'll convert over and use them. So this is another purchase. Slop for you. Finally put the locking lube on my grease gun here. That's another thing I did today. Made 2 more nuts. This one, I've got some new O-rings, so they're a little different. Now I like these O-rings better. This one here is actually, I'm going to call it a redo. Racers are smart ass damn people. I take this one to the guy, and we go to try it. He said it won't screw on. We got to looking, and I'll be damned that the damn thing wasn't metric. So I had to make a special one. This one's marked with an M for metric. Good morning, this is Jim. I've got a couple of buys there to put in the slop in the shop. I just got back in. I had to make an emergency run to to Spartanburg, South Carolina. I've got a customer project that's come through the shop and that I can't video. There's for a reason or two, the customer don't want it on video. So, but I got ready to do it, and I needed a 9/16 18 tap, and I didn't have one. And normally in these situations, I call a friend of mine you're all familiar with, but he's sitting in Virginia now, so can't quite do that. So while I was at it, I picked up a new Traverse catalog, so I had to make a darn run to Spartanburg. So I just got in. Good morning. I did drop my indicator the other day, the one I use on my cross slide on my lathe, the little one. So I had to go to Shaw's and order a replacement, and it came. And the other ones I had wasn't Shaw's, but Shaw's had them out, didn't have them in stock. I think Mr. Pete uses them on his, these Shaw's ones like this on his fixture. I've got one of them, you put on your tool post. So, but to me, I've had good luck with the Shaw's indicators. These aren't cheap, but they're not expensive. I think this is like $35–40, which is not much for an indicator compared to a Starrett Michitoya. But it's a little better than the $20 Harbor Freight units. So there we go. Another piece of the pig feed. Okay, here is some slop items. You hear me talk about going to auctions. This is a big roll of paper towels that come out of the auction. It's really inexpensive, and I decided to go ahead and invest in it for various wiping of hands jobs when you don't want to use a rag. And I stopped by the bolt place and I picked up these bolts and some nuts today that's going on a project I'm working on that's for a customer, or really more of a friend. And it's one of them racing related projects that I can't video the project because there's some competition secrets involved and nothing that's, that's the main reason you can't do that. So no further ado, we've got all the video shot up today for the Slop, and I gotta get to work. I hope you enjoyed Slop in the Shop. I hope you enjoyed the pig food this week, the virtual pig food video wise. I will remind you that Slop in the Shop, like every video production that comes from me, is a copyrighted production of James Deadman Saw Logs Plastic Hubs for your entertainment, enjoyment, and some slight education here on YouTube. With that being said, remember when you open this video up, and if that little block underneath that video is red, where it says subscribe, please click on it, become a subscriber. My channel is growing because of people like you who watch it, and also people like you who subscribe. Unlike public radio, unlike a lot of other things, there's nobody going to call you up, beg you for money, try to sell you an insurance policy or extended warranty or some other malarkey through email or a robocall. Basically, you just become a member of the family. Also, there's the comments, and comments are always welcome. Just remember, on smaller channels like myself, a lot of our interaction is through the comments. I mean, we have viewers on my channel, even though it's not the largest ones, all over the world. So it would be impractical sometimes to go to events. So the truth of the matter is the interaction, a lot of it's virtual. So take that time to comment and let us know what you think. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed Slop in the Shop today. Hope you enjoyed my videos, and I hope to see you in that next video, and I hope to welcome you as a subscriber. Have a great day.